Yeah, the event went great. You know, it's a lot of planning for months and the weeks and days leading up to it, and so it's always great to on the day to see that all kind of come together. A lot of people don't see that behind the scenes stuff, getting permits and organizing 60 volunteers and painting the course for 2 or 3 days before. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I love seeing like I said, things sort of come together, and man, we couldn't ask for better weather on a day like this. End of November to have almost 60 degrees was fantastic. Be out here in a t-shirt. So it ended up working out really, really well. Volunteers were amazing. I can't thank them enough, because if we didn't have those 50, 60 volunteers, this would not happen. So got to thank all of them, and all the administrators were out here, which is amazing to have all that support for the Roadrunner Nation. So.
Yeah, we saw Joan walking around the cones. I don't know who let her do that.
I know.
Crazy. Stop it, Joan.
Yeah, and that's what I tell her. I was like, Joan, just let us do our job, and you be there and support. And so it's awesome when your athletic director is out there, putting forth that effort. And Scott Groom is associate athletic director, doing all the work out here too, and John Kitzman, and it's awesome. So
let's talk about the races a little bit. Start with the men. Didn't qualify for nationals, so I'm sure that was disappointing. But how did they fare up to your par, I guess?
As far as their effort, the guys that was the best effort I've ever seen by them. They fought for every inch, especially the second half of the race. First half, we were holding back a little bit, trying to be smart since it's a longer distance than we've gone all season. But the guys, they attacked that second half and they fought for it, and we came up just short, 3 points away from qualifying for nationals. It's kind of a heartbreaker. It's like getting fourth at the Olympics. It's one of those not quite in, and so it's a difficult time, and they're gonna probably be beating themselves up a little bit. But we went together and had a nice meeting afterwards, and I said, you know what, life isn't over. We've always got a next meet another time, and so we're gonna take a little rest and get focused on the track and field season.
So now the women who do qualify, they qualified last year. Today they finished fourth. How did they fare?
Gosh, the ladies were absolutely phenomenal. We were sixth at the conference championships, and we come in here and we get fourth, and we beat two of the teams that beat us at the conference championships. Huge performance. We had, some big performances from our middle group. Jamila Rashid ran a phenomenal race, kicked down a bunch of people at the end of the race. Ivana Ramirez, Victoria Alcala, huge improvement from last year, and we've seen it coming, and she's been fighting off Brianna in workouts, and Brianna and her were our 1-2, and they were within 5 seconds of each other. So fantastic race by those girls. I couldn't be prouder, and they're even more motivated. I think when we got done, first thing that they said when they finished is, we've got more. So they're looking for another top 10 finish at the national championships, and I think if we keep down the path that we are with our training, they're going to get there.
So what's next? Obviously nationals is next. When is that? What can people expect? And when you go out there, and I know last year, Victoria was telling us that she wasn't happy the way the way that went. So how do they change that, or what are you looking to improve on there?
Yeah, so 2 weeks from now, we go to Louisville, Kentucky for the national championships. It's a festival year, so we're going to see a lot of the other sports out there competing at the same time. It's kind of an Olympic Village feel. And I know some of the individual girls from last year still weren't quite happy with their performance. And so they want to step up. They want us to be top 5. I think that's really been the goal all year, top 4, top 5, get on the podium as top 4. And so that's what they're shooting for. And I still feel with what they're doing that we can get to that level. Mark Delmonico has been doing a great job with that ladies team, and me kind of overseeing the whole thing. It's coming together right at the right time, and they're motivated.